Hi everyone, welcome to youbethejudge.com.au YouTube channel. For those of you that watched episode 2, liked episode 2 and subscribed, thank you. I'm eternally grateful for your support. So in relation to my experience in the Supreme Court of New South Wales, those details are published on the website. In relation to those interview requests, I believe I did the right thing. I put forward a right of reply, an open invitation to discuss the issues in the public domain based on the fact, in my view, they are purely in the public's interest. Remarkably, Justice Beach-Jones comes back. No deal. Remarkably, Registrar K. Jones comes back. No deal. The Chief Judge at Common Law had raised serious issues. However, he came back. No deal. In relation to Justice Bell and the Judicial Commission, that presentation sent through to Justice Bell for his consideration goes for over an hour. However, for the purpose of this video and to shine the light on the serious nature of what we're dealing with in the Supreme Courts of New South Wales and the Judicial Commission, here's a few segments. Justice Bell, I'm contacting you directly in your capacity as the Chief Justice of New South Wales. Additionally, in your capacity as the President of the Judicial Commission, New South Wales. When I say corrupt conduct, I work on the principles published on your website, the Judicial Commission. I also work on the principles published on the website of the National Anti-Corruption Commission, headed up by Justice Paul Brereton. Those principles are to act impartially, independently and fairly in applying the law. By absolute chance, I connected with an 80-year-old man who was diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's disease, among other cognitive impairments. He'd been in the Supreme Court of New South Wales. What ensued after that, respectfully, in my opinion, demonstrates a systemic chain of corruption that moved within the Supreme Court of New South Wales and the Supreme Court of Appeal New South Wales to dismiss his proceedings and his appeals when he was plainly under legal incapacity. Or my mental health is so bad, I can't continue. That's a serious allegation which is firmly maintained. I allege, in my proceedings alone, I've been denied a fair hearing on at least 20 occasions before the Supreme Court of New South Wales. On 15 February 2022, Justice Beach-Jones took control of the matter. During that hearing, I appeared via AVL login due to my mental health. I'd previously logged in via that method on several occasions. For the first time in my experience, when I logged in, there was no judge behind the desk. I couldn't see Justice Beach-Jones. I could only hear a voice. After the hearing on the 15th of February, the same trend continued. The defendants continued not to file their evidence, continued to breach court orders. It was my opinion I had a stroke. I took a photo of myself connected to the heart monitoring apparatus. I sent that to Justice Beach-Jones. And I asked for an adjournment, or simply make some court orders with firm dates for the defendants to comply and finally file their evidence. Justice Peace-Jones refused that course. That, combined with my own matter and my own experiences, prompted me to set up youbethejudge.com.au. In addition to what I've outlined so far, the findings on the Judicial Commission and also the Judicial Officers Act 1986, with all due respect, are equally as damning. The collective evidence, in my view, self-concludes that both past and present members of the Judicial Commission of New South Wales have allowed corrupt conduct to ensue, have engaged in actual bias, have engaged in corrupt conduct, needless to say, in my view, have breached their judicial oaths ad nauseam. Needless to say, my request made to Justice Bell on the issues raised in this presentation are certainly in the public's interest. Incredibly, the Judicial Commission of New South Wales and Justice Bell have come back no deal. This is the commission that the government funds over $5 million per year to oversee corrupt conduct in the Supreme Courts of New South Wales. Since inception of the Commission, the government has funded over $100 million of hard-earned taxpayers' money to that Commission. I say, given the volumes of evidence, the Commission is failing to address corrupt conduct, allowing corrupt conduct to ensue before the Supreme Court of New South Wales. In turn, we look at the nurses. They've been fighting for a pay rise for several years to no avail. They're paid peanuts compared to the Commission, and nurses are public servants who actually save lives in the community. In addition, Australian citizens are dealing with an unprecedented cost of living crisis.